So today we're gonna be finishing Slay the Princess.
The Pristine cut.
Let's start! Alright, so I am guessing this time is going to be the last time that we see the princess. The question is, which path do we take? Okay, let's just silently proceed to the cabin and let's see what can we do different.
Not grab the knife.
I guess that's the only thing that we have left, maybe. Also, guys, let me know if you would be interested to see another playthrough where we only help the princess. I guess we can try just simply entering the basement this time.
I'm genuinely surprised you're taking that option.
I'm too!
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Softly?
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello.
She sounds much more scared than the other times.
I mean, I'm surprised the narrator didn't bring up that we didn't grab the knife.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
He really likes the princess, doesn't he?
Don't let it
Of
fool
course he
you.
does.
It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
We'll see. Should we say that even though we are unarmed?
We can see what happened.
Let's play a goofy route. Why the hell not? Let's play the goofy. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
I don't know.
Great job, you've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Sure. Let's see. What's gonna happen now?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
Bro.
That's a silly question.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi.
Hey.
You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
She's acting much more differently, but I expect her to probably just like change into a monster pretty soon. Yeah, hold on. Let's talk for a moment first, since you seem to be less sussy right now.
Okay.
She looks so much different. So what do we have right here? I love that we have oh my gosh. We have so many choices. Okay. Retrieve the blade.
Why do I have a feeling you're going with that option? Yeah, you're thinking about that option already, aren't you?
Go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. Oh! We can be absolutely cruel, but I do want to get to know a little bit more about her though. So, what do we go with?
What's your name?
Yeah, let's start slowly. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Yeah, but what's your name, darling? What's your name?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Princess. So, Princess is your name? Yes?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade and slay her before it's too late.
Wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you. You're apparently going to end the world. Yeah, let's just be up and forward. I usually tend to be a very honest person. So let's just be forward with her.
Is that why they threw me down here?
Yeah.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's also understandable.
How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Fair question.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her.
Of course you do, hero.
To be fair, I don't trust the narrator, which is why I believe her.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
But the real question is, who do you trust more? The
Yes.
princess or the narrator?
With all due honesty, I don't trust either.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yes, they did not. That's why I'm trying to get that information.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Yeah, I just want more information. That's always what you're supposed to do. Get more information.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
You're not gonna save her, and I know it.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why
I
would
don't
I
know.
even want to?
I don't know.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It does have to do with a lot.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
I still don't trust the narrator.
No, if you're going to notice, this is probably the only moment where they actually agree, and this is when we're getting into certain details that, if revealed, can give us maybe some extra information we do not have right now. It's almost like they both just simply are playing a game with us.
I mean, they both have been playing a game with us the whole story.
Yeah, I know, but I mean as in they both are aware that they're playing a game with us. That we are the puppet, like right now. That she's not actually locked up. The narrator did not lock her up. She just came here willingly. The narrator was like, yeah, hey, wanna play a prank on like some guy that's gonna come by right now? And she was like, yeah, sure, let me just jump into the basement. You can tell them that I'm chained, yeah.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating?
Exactly.
She has to eat, right?
Yeah, the hero is the only real one right now.
I can see where this is going. Retrieve the blade. Let's be real. We know what's going to happen here.
Should we?
Dude, I know it's one of these two options. You know it's one of those two options.
Yeah, you know we had a genocide route all the way up till here. Let's continue it.
Thank you.
I predicted this ages ago.
Oh, look at her face. I expect her to turn into a monster and grab us before we even manage to go up.
You turn back to the stairs,
Oh?
intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh, what happened to the silly willy little princess?
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I wonder how far she's going to yeet you.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you.
Yeah, I do want to hurry. I want the blade.
You
Oh, yeah.
rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Is she gonna burst through the door? That's going to be so fun.
Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Okay, hero.
No.
You slowly creep
I don't wanna
down
save
the
the world.
basement stairs. It's quiet.
Oh, what is she gonna be?
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, you're screwed.
She bite off her arm.
Like, you're screwed.
I mean, she is a monster. That's why she's chained. She is a monster. Like a shapeshifter. I'm guessing.
Is it just me, or did this room get a lot bigger?
Did it? I think we got off the wrong foot. Do you think we can start off?
I don't think that's gonna help you, bud.
Nah.
By start over means you die. That's it. That's the end of the story for you, buddy.
Let's finish this. I don't know where she is.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room.
Okay.
You don't see her. Where is she?
Investigate the arm.
Terrible idea.
Close the door behind
Both options
you. Brother, you just see a severed arm and you're like, yeah, sure, I just entered a room with a monster. Let's look myself in here. That's a genius idea. Hell yeah. You know what? You know what? We're gonna die either way. Let's at least be brave about it. Close the door.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
That's fine. Come out. Let's just get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
I am too. I'll wait.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Oh, we're falling asleep. I see. Are we that tired? Okay, fine. Since we're gonna probably fall asleep, we're just gonna venture into the shadows then. I don't wanna fall asleep. I wanna fight.
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Yep, expected that. How does she look like?
The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade.
My precious!
It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back.
She looks like a freaking golem from the Lord of the Rings. My precious!
This is the end, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna be back.
I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
What do you mean I was not supposed to wait?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Now I want to go back and do it without waiting.
That's the beauty of this game. You'll be able to do that again next time.
Yeah, I will. The beast. Oh, hell yeah. Just proceed to the cabin.
She will lie. She will cheat. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom, or is it just acting out its nature?
That's a new one.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Hunted.
I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Okay.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
Proceed to the cabin. Let's see what she is.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated.
Ooh.
It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Is this going to be a Beauty is the Beast type situation?
I don't know, but this looks really cool.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yes, we will. But we first will approach the mirror, which probably still is not gonna work.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Okay, so they always say the same thing when we approach the mirror. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay, let's enter the basement. Let's see what's happening.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Ooh, okay.
revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I mean, if it's a jungle, she might like it.
She growls up the stairs.
I can smell you.
Have we not showered?
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager.
Whatever she is, I'm coming
You carefully
down.
make your way down the stairs.
Mm.
The last step gives way to the damp
Ooh,
earth
she's a beast.
floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
I see.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
No, she's right there. I see her butt.
Next thing
See
you know,
only a
not
flash of
actually
the
her.
princess before she
No, I don't.
scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess. She's certainly not just a princess. You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is.
Accurate.
It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes
Oh,
appear
here she
through the
is.
leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
Oh no, I wanna see you. Come
I'm
here.
so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Ah, full of yourself, aren't we?
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Okay, he seems to actually have a knowledge, which is good. Move, stand still. Move.
Picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess.
Nice. Did we avoid it?
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been,
Oh,
her chains
damn.
rattling across the floor behind her.
Okay, so the guy does have a good knowledge. Okay, we shall use that knowledge for our benefit. She looks cool. That's such a cool design. She looks kind of like a weird ferret.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
Let's play.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. What do we do?
I want to hear the wisdom of the other guy. What do you want? I don't give a crap.
Run for the stairs.
No, I'm not running to the stairs. I'm facing her. Stop hiding and show yourself.
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
I don't even know what the
She's
hell
calling
you're
for another
talking about.
strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive.
Alright.
It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Okay. Survive! We just survive, yes. Play dead, stay still. Wait for her to strike and hit her back. That probably will do more damage to us than it will do to her. We could play dead. I don't think that's
Dead or
gonna
die?
work. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work if you're gonna play dead, considering that she still has a brain that seems quite closer to a human. So I don't think she's gonna buy that. No, we're probably gonna do just a little bit of damage, but let's try. Why not?
This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in...
We have similar hands.
Huh, that is true.
You're sent sprawling, and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness. Ha! Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery.
Yeah, I mean, she's an animal.
Before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
Nah, I need to win!
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was. Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Oh, I'm gonna be back, don't worry.
But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. Meh. The den. Okay, right back in.
You're on a path Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
Oh, hell yeah! Now this guy knows what this is about. Hey!
This should be renamed to Voice of the Nugget.
We have done that would have saved us from her. When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority.
Hell yeah!
There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you. Great, so you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
I like this guy.
Fear.
And how do you intend to do that? We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Okay, what's the plan?
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on.
Beat her.
We're not just gonna let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
I don't care.
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Hell to the yeah. What is going on here? What do you know what you're not telling me? I don't care. I just want her dead. I'm done with this. Bye. Done with this. Bye.
I mean, that could be an interesting one. Like, you could almost be hunted in the woods.
This is why I love this game. There's so many funny options, but no, what's the plan?
Like I said, we're going to fight her.
Okay, yes, I got that, but what's the plan to fight her?
So small. We don't actually know how big she is. We just know she wants us to think she's big. And if she's going to treat us like prey again, then she is sorely underestimating us. One good wallop, that's all we need to put her on the defensive.
Okay, let's proceed to the cabin.
You make your way down to the cabin.
Looks
Your
so
fated
nice.
confrontation awaits. You know
Does?
what to do. We've already been over the plan. I'm not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
Yes, we need
It
a little
does.
bit more plan than that. But
Oh, hit hard, hit first.
It's a better plan than you had last time. I don't like this.
Got a point.
I'll try to keep us breathing.
okay, so he knows how to survive. The other guy knows how to attack and how to strike. Maybe we could
You
combine.
never said that.
He is stubborn enough that it makes me believe he knows how to strike the weak points. The other guy knows how to avoid and survive. Maybe if we're gonna manage to combine their knowledge together, we'll manage to win. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior is dark.
this
and
is so
overgrown.
gorgeous.
Vines and
Gorgeous.
bushes obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Hell yeah!
Take it. We're not fighting a monster without a blade, even if it's not a very big one.
Hell yeah!
Great. That mirror's back, and it's where the door is supposed to be. What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement. He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us. If that mirror's blocking our way, just smash it and be done with it.
Take the blade.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. One step closer to ending this. You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement. hesitating before you enter the princess's lair. You heard him. Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
No, we're not smashing
That
anything.
mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else. It,
Oh?
if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm?
Yeah. Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading to the basement. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness. If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs, no entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Say nothing and silently proceed. Yes.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous,
Holy crap.
a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole.
Oh, you're
There
going
is
to
no
die.
light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
We do? Step into the shadows, ready to fight. Step into the shadows and try to lure her out. It's between those two. We can try to lure her out to be able to see her and avoid her. Ready to fight, which means that we probably are not going to be avoiding an attack.
Correct.
Let's be ready to fight, just in case.
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement. There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of
Oh,
it,
she has wings!
the princess erupts from the shadows.
That's cool.
You're quick to react, swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment. See? I told you. We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed too. She'll doubt her every move now.
Oh, look, she has like multiple sets of legs. Like a weird centipede looking thing
Yeah.
with wings.
Centipede Chimera. Because you got like 2 to 3 torsos as well.
Her gleaming eyes watch you from the shadows, unblinking. There's fear in them now, but it is a fear wreathed in fury. And beneath it all lurks something far more primal. Hunger. Yes, she knows your strength now, and she wishes to devour it. How unseemly. I'd like to see her try. The princess lunges with even more ferocity than before. Both voices were right. Within that ferocity there is the clumsiness of doubt, a chaotic dance between impulse and restraint.
Can we react?
Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange throws in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your confidence. Yet, for all the wounds you've managed to inflict upon her, you remain at a stalemate. And then you start to lose ground. While your body slows, hers quickens, her wounds mending as she licks the blood of her prey from her dripping
It's cheating.
maw. So she really can devour our strength. Can we do something like that? All these wounds are starting to add up.
This right here, the drawing looks like, oh, hello, boy. Come here often. Hello.
Nah, screw that. We're not stooping to her level. We'll just have to give this our all, end it in one final hit. We die if we do that. We have to make ourselves like her. We have to embrace instinct.
Okay, and what do you propose with that?
She shifts towards
Knock
you,
your head.
her bloody
Yes.
grin shining in the dark.
Good instinct.
And then you see it. Your opening. Take it. Put her down like the mindless beast she is.
I think that the strike at the heart is the bait. You're going to die fast.
Probably.
I think embracing the instinct means you're going to dodge and then you're both going to die.
I'm worried that embrace instinct might also mean run.
Fear.
And I don't want to run, I want to fight. Take the opening and strike her hard.
You hurl yourself towards the princess, your movement too quick, too bold for her to intercept. You bury your blade deep in her chest. Yes, yes, we're going out in a blaze of glory.
Of glory.
Oh, 7, everybody! Here we end as well.
Nature doesn't have glory. This is just death.
But it is glorious!
She howls in pain, retaliating with claws and teeth, desperately tearing, trying to devour you to make herself whole once again. Chunks of your flesh are torn away, feathers and blood and bits of gore splattering to the ground. But your work is already done.
Perfect! So she's gonna be dead, that's all I wanted.
No sating of her ravenous hunger will be enough to mend her now. Though her flesh begins to seal itself around you, she cannot remove your blade from her heart.
Oh, hell yeah!
You and the princess collapse to the floor together, your bodies fused, entwined in a bloody mass of limbs and teeth.
Damn, look at that, our hand just went fully in.
I wouldn't have it any other way. As the two of you fade, a
Aw.
new emotion creeps into the princess's eyes. Something akin to shame. What have we done? They ask. I guess that's it. At least we saved the world. Right? Right? He's gone. Everything is gone, except her and us. It doesn't matter. We won.
Yes, we did!
Did you really?
The princess's eyes speak again. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have attacked us. If you would have just came forth and be like, poor little kitty, I would just give you pets and be like, you look cool, let's ride out of here together. But you did not do that. And she's gone.
Now let's see what's going to happen to you.
Let's be honest, nothing good, probably. But you don't get the opportunity to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. We leave. This is it. This is it.
It's time to leave.
They always say the exact same things when we're here, so we're just going to approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yes, because this time, it is final. The voices feel small, distant as you approach, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, wait! You're nothing at all. Interesting. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
And you can see a crow.
Oh yeah, there is a crow, right here.
Yes.
I thought it was a smudge on my screen. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The narrator. Oh, we get to finally talk with him. Okay, what happens? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two.
Okay.
And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh!
That's cool.
You can see the eyes of the crow. Okay, so what do we have? What are you? Are you something like me? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Okay, so we have a limited amount of questions, I'm guessing. So we need to pick carefully the information we want to know. Okay.
Yes.
Are you part of me? Or are you something else? That's a good question. What are you? Are you something like me? Yes, this is the best question right now. Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Okay. What are you?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay, so all of the other narrators were other echoes. Yeah, there's goes the piece. Okay, so we do have limited questions. I have so many questions, I'm not gonna waste a question on that. Are you a part of me? Or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Here goes another piece. Alright. You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself.
Okay.
To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
So she's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like, the world without death is just going to be so overpopulated that it's going to be a hell to live in.
Yes.
Death is a part of life. Either we like it or not, it's necessary.
I mean, could you imagine being so hungry you'd wish you'd die, but you can't? Damn.
Or
Terrible.
so much pain?
And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
What do
Okay.
you mean gone?
I mean, he is slowly disappearing along with the pieces, so I'm guessing this is his final moment right now. If you made me, then what am I? What is the princess? Did you make her too? Why do you give me all of the best questions at the very end where there's not much of them left?
That's
God
why.
damn it.
You must be life. Life and death, yin and yang.
You said she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay, so she's not exactly the Grim Reaper. Okay, goodbye. What would it be like to live in a world without her? Probably bad. Like, transformation is needed as well. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important event. Yes, it's actually important. It's very important. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can I just will her into something small?
Interesting theory.
Wait. So does that mean that we actually control her transformation? As in what we think of her and not what she wants to become?
It's possible.
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Okay, so I can do that before.
Okay, that just
so,
brings up more questions.
so I can potentially do that on the next playthrough.
Yes.
And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is.
Why not?
No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
I mean, yeah, I can understand the intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, see, you were about to try to argue with him and like, you know what, you're actually kind of right.
Listen, if you're a male playing this, then I can see the intrusive thoughts. I don't have a reason to have them, however.
I'm just going to say this entire playthrough has been you falling to your intrusive thoughts.
Not really, just me simply slaying the princess because she pissed me off. That's literally it. I'm an incredibly vindictive creature. She pissed me off, she needs to pay. That's just it. That's literally it. That's what I was killing her. Alright, so what else do we have?
Oh, someone just realized that they're dead. I don't work the way a living being does, not anymore, Am I not a living being?
Well, probably we are dead right
You
now.
never were. You are the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. For a time, this construct could help you approximate being alive, confining your mind to a single reality. But you've experienced far too many lives for it to work much longer.
So we were shaped to be a deity. Interesting. Okay, there goes another piece. So we know what we are now. I definitely would very gladly take that title. I am absolutely fine with it. I always knew I was special.
I reckon they should be losing 2 pieces.
Are you a god?
That's actually not a bad question.
So were you one of the deities as well?
No. In life, I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something, so I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
It sounds like something only a god can do.
Yeah, how did you make it being just immortal? There goes another piece. Okay, I think we have only 4 more questions left. So he went through some torment and he wanted to just simply get rid the world of the torment because of his experiences. I want you to know that this has been torture.
Listen here, right? I get it, you made me, but I just want to know you can go yourself.
Oh!
That sounds like something you'd actually say.
Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about us?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Okay. You've called this place a construct. What is it supposed to do? Give us more info.
It was supposed to keep the 2 of you trapped here until the job was done, and it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world. But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
I think we have only 2 questions left. Okay. Yeah, let's see. How did you die?
Myself. It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
Last question. Oh, we don't have anything else to say anymore. We can't even ask. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this, yeah.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
I'll see what I'll do. Goodbye. 07. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You're the long quiet, a vast and
Don't know how to say that.
nascent God, and this is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin. One last time.
Oh, damn.
There it is! You're going, she's not even there. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Okay, what is going on?
That seems like there's something to find.
Okay, hello? Oh, damn! Hi! That's a lot of you.
I can finally see you. And you can finally see me.
Hello! Oh, right, because she always had her eyes covered before. She can finally see us. She looks kind of like the amalgamation that we brought her, I think, last time.
Yes, she does.
Okay, so, what happens now?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Did you now? Are you about to destroy us?
I mean, you deserve it.
Maybe. So I'm the lone quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, finally, I guess. Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me.
Oh, okay.
I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay, so at least I do not need to tell her everything that we just went through. That's a good thing. So what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
What? Passive? I was the most aggressive player probably there was. What are you talking about? Or is she being sarcastic?
I don't know, but I know that she just roasted you.
Did she roast me? I mean, listen, I am heavily socially inept. I don't catch those things.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
I see. So that's why we are kind of similar, because we were one and we got split. Gotcha.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Nah, death is useful. I'm probably not gonna get rid of it. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand.
Okay, explain.
But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Explain then.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, I'm gonna be fighting!
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows.
Wait, we're not gonna be fighting? I thought we were gonna be fighting. Yes, this is what happened.
But we had a dance unfinished.
And
in the pitch black of the earth, we found it at the tips of claws and the edge of blades.
Okay. Yes, that's what happened.
The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
What pause? You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. I want to hear more. I'm gonna just listen what else she has to say. I want to get some more knowledge. Give me.
But you say nothing.
Yeah, I'm here to listen right now. You tell me that you've got wisdom, give it.
Mob you. There is no beginning to them, and there is no end. And there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. There is only the flood of bodies. In every moment you hold every possible sensation at once. And then you hold them all again. Sensation at once. And then you hold them all again.
Okay, yeah, this is another princess.
You reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
Okay.
We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Maybe not with this one. There is no need for us to keep fighting. However, I will still want to hear what else she has to say, because apparently she's gonna be saying something about every single princess, every single vessel that we brought, so bring it on.
And so your quietude continues.
Yes! I'm letting you talk.
With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
Okay, yes, this is the other one.
Forced between choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. requires action, and action requires an endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, would you remove action itself from reality?
Okay, let's keep going. I keep listening. What else do you have to say?
Is your unbroken silence a lack of an answer? Or has your understanding begun to move beyond words?
No, I'm just simply taking in whatever you have to say. You always need to take in the information and knowledge if you need to have a proper judgment of something, so give it. Oh, I remember that one. That was fun. That one was so fun.
This was probably the most ruthless one.
All of it. On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead all at once. You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me.
Okay.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
You can't know that, honestly. So the first answer is always towards destroying her. I prefer to just listen what she has to say first. Let's keep going. I'm listening.
Still, you hide the contours of your heart from me.
I'm listening.
I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back.
Oh, I really enjoyed this one too. She was such a good one.
You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Yeah, I kinda can agree. You don't learn how to fight if you don't have obstacles. I kinda want to press that, but I don't really know what that will do. I really like this one, so can I address this vessel's statement directly? What is this going to do? Oh, it gives me something else. Yeah.
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
Oh, there's no sound. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't.
No, not really. The existence of your understanding is the reason why you need to set them this way, but they do not need your understanding in order to exist. Reality isn't waiting for someone to understand it or define it, it just exists.
There is no constant. There is no center.
Yeah, and that happens when we don't know the full size of things.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Sure. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
That's fun. Yeah, I'm ready to go. But how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Okay. Do I need to die? I fall into myself. Okay. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in an agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield. Am I becoming the mirror?
Possibly.
I love you.
Excuse me?
You heard it. Don't make the lady repeat herself.
Excuse me? Where did that come from? Take her hand. I mean, I don't have any other option. Is she gonna yeet me across everything now? All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. I'm sorry, but that is so funny. I just like her every single time. And she's like, ah, my beloved. I still feel that she's gonna yeet me somewhere. I still do not trust her. You're free. And she's with you. Okay.
It's magnificent.
I mean, I hope I don't need to look at that for the entire eternity. That would be awful. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. Then I guess you're not creative enough. So what happens now?
You explore.
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Alright. Step into the infinite, I guess. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. That's it!
That is it.
That is it! That was absolutely fantastic game. Genuinely great experience. If you love visual novels, absolutely give this game a try. This is absolutely fantastic. I love it. Let me know, guys, if you're interested in seeing me have another playthrough where we actually go and try to save the princess instead. And I guess I am just going to end this here.
So, thank you very much for watching.
If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, and we will see you here next time.
Bye!